Hey everyone, Tony G here, and this segment is about the red card, right? What's that about? I see this question online all the time, and I had it myself, and I just had to go through the experience of it and figure it out. So I wanted to share that experience. Is it worth it? Is the red card worth it? Here are some answers from some other dashers. So the pros: potential for more deliveries, travel less miles, higher base pay, break from driving, which is sometimes nice, at least for me, and better tips. Some cons that other dashers mentioned online were restaurants, the order pay on arrival. I don't think I have this in my area, but it's when you get to the restaurant and you order it. When you get there, you have to wait for the entire time, so from scratch. So that's too long. Sometimes the card declines. Can't find items, out of stock, angry customer because of that, and bad internet connection in grocery stores. So these are some pros and cons from other dashers. My experience, I drive in Palm Harbor, Florida, in that section. And the pros for me are definitely potential for more deliveries. I get quite a few more because I have the red card for shopping. I travel less miles per order. I don't get a lot of shopping orders that are really far away. Higher base pay, I definitely get that. Better tips, I'll go into that more in this segment. And break from driving, I love that. Sometimes it's nice to get out of the car and just walk around. So some cons I run into are definitely can't find items, out of stock, angry customer. I have like a really bad angry customer story, but I'll save that for like another segment. But bad internet connection in grocery stores, definitely in my personal life have that happen as well. And delivering to upstairs apartments, hate this. My bones hurt all the time, personal reasons, and so it's just kind of an inconvenience. So my experience in dollars. So in Palm Harbor, Florida, for like a 3 month time period, I took some data. I always like to intensely look at my data through Excel. But I had 30 accepted shopping orders in those 3 months. 24 out of 30 were worth it to me. 2 out of 30 were no tip. And 18 out of 30 were above $9. And in these next 3 slides, I went ahead and took screenshots of every one of these orders. So I'm not going to go through them, but you can pause the video and you can look into each one of these if you'd like. Yes is, I think it's worth it. No is, I accepted it, but it really wasn't worth it. So you can pause on these if you want to look at these a little bit more, but it's a lot for sure. So evaluating a shopping order. This is how I go about it. I took some screenshots offline. This is not from my personal dashing. So if you look to the left, I usually go through these 4 like bullet points when looking at a shopping order. 1, how far is it? So if you look at the screenshot on the left, it is 3 miles. That's not super far. And then second, I look at how many items. 7 items, not super crazy. A lot of people online say they like to accept anything under 10 items. Me personally is a little different, but we can go into that in another segment. But so 7 items, 3 miles, so far so good. Is the store usually busy at this time? This is just like knowledge of your area. I know this weekend during the Super Bowl, it's going to be kind of crazy, or maybe right before the Super Bowl on Saturday. And I would not accept a shopping order during them because there's long lines, long wait time while you're shopping. And we are on a timer while we're shopping. So I would evaluate that and, what is the pay versus time in miles traveled? So 7 items won't take a lot of time. 3 miles is not, a far travel. And if my math is mathing right, the pay is $3 per mile at $9.25. So I would definitely accept this order. So if we look at the order on the right, how far is it? 9 miles. That is pretty far for me, especially if it takes you really far away from a hot zone. 5 items isn't a lot, but 9 miles is a long way to travel. And it's $8.50 for the pay for the order. That's less than $1 per mile. So given that, I would immediately just decline from that. I don't have to go through anything else. So this is kind of how I evaluate each order. And of course, every market is different, so do what's best for you and your market, because they can be different, right? They can be spread out, they can be close together. Things to note, like I said, every market is different. What works for some may not work well for others. Money per hour goals. Best thing you can do is try it. If you don't like it, you can go into the preferences and switch off red card delivery orders and just be done with it. But yeah, anyway, so that's my experience with the red card. If you found this insightful, please like and or subscribe for more of my insight. Thanks so much.